like the weather this time of year. I don't want to ride my bike outside. I know I'm not the only one. Do you like my little interlude? Don't quit the day job. But motivation this time of year, everyone just drops off. Everyone don't want to ride the bike. Everyone don't want to ride their bike. Don't want to ride the bike. I don't like it. It's not too bad today, but motivation just drops off. And so I thought I would share a couple of little things with you that I always do this time of year that I've learned after like 11 years of riding, because I've had this 11 years, and things that just really help me stay motivated and want to ride and just want to still be fit. So first thing is, actually I've got a little list, because I was thinking this morning, I was like, oh, what are the things that I do? Right. So the first thing is, it's normal to feel like that. Don't feel bad. Don't be hard on yourself, because everyone feels like it. The majority of cyclists this time of year just feel like, summer's done, can't be bothered. Put the bike in the garage. Maybe not in the garage, but these are things that you can do. So the first thing is get stuck into a training plan. I will be honest, every kind of start and end of the season. So when I have been riding outside all summer and then I'm like, I've got to get back on the turbo, it takes me, I would say, 2 weeks to really get back into it and like actually love it again. So yeah, just pick a training plan. And if you've got a turbo, amazing. If you haven't, use some of the other tips. But yeah, if you have got a turbo, please just get on it and just try and use it, because I get so into it. And I think once you've got a routine and once you've got look at that, sunshine. I need to get out on my bike. Once you get a routine, I really love it. And it takes me then, when I'm starting to do my sessions outdoors, when the weather starts getting nicer and so, I'm like, I actually really like doing my turbo because it's just so efficient. You get really fit and I just really like it. I genuinely really like being on the turbo. So yeah, get a training plan. You've got them on Zwift. You can get them on your Garmin. You can get them online. You can use the same coach that I do. He's called Mark Holloway. He's just the best. Such a nice guy. I'll leave his details below. The next thing is, and this is, I love doing this, is plan a trip or plan an event that you want to do next spring. So it's something to look forward to, something to aim towards. I have done this already. Me and some of my friends, my girlfriends who I ride with at Rafa, we're going to go to Mallorca. We've got that booked. It's ready. I love having it there. So I'm like, right, I've got Mallorca sunshine to look forward to in April. So yeah, have something. You don't have to go abroad. Even a long weekend, you could find a ride that you want to do. Find one of my rides that I've done this year. Which ones would I recommend? Love going up. The stuff I did in Scotland was just phenomenal. Go up to Scotland, do some of those routes. Go down to Cornwall, some beautiful, the steep climbs, but just plan something in that you've got to look forward to. So I just think having that there just keeps me motivated. The next one is just give up cycling for a little bit. Not give it up fully, but do another sport. So in winter, I love trail running, or just running. I did park run at the weekend. I just think having that difference of sport and just something to, just something more to look forward to than just riding bikes. I just think riding bikes in the cold and wet is just not fun, because you get when you're cold, you just get colder on a bike. Like, you can get all the best kit in the world, but it's still just not as fun. Whereas I love running, especially in the rain. Like, it was raining at Park Run, and actually I quite liked it because you're not out for as long, so you're not getting as cold for as long. And actually with running, I mean, to be fair, I was the only one. I just had like my vest up and my shorts on. Everyone's got coats, jackets, it's pouring rain. I'm just like in my little running vest that I would wear like at peak summer. But I just really, really like running in the rain. Like, doesn't really bother me. So pick up another sport. If you are going to pick up running though, just word of warning, your fitness will be too high for what your ligaments and ankles and joints can stand. So just go into it really, really gently and slowly. So yeah, word of warning. Audaxes, like, what better time of the year just to go out all day on long rides when it's cold. However, I do say this because there aren't sportives on really this time of year, but there are audaxes. So if you are wanting to go out, I just feel like when you've got a group of you all in like in the cold and wet together, I just feel like it gives you that extra motivation to actually want to go and do it. I love audaxes, so I will leave the website below. They do from 50 to like 1,200 kilometers. I mean, I don't think there'll be any 1,200 Ks this time of year. Maybe there are. But I like doing maybe a 100 or maybe a 200. There's a really good one. Oh, when is it? I think it's in October. It's called Last Chance Dales. Maybe it's already happened. Love that one. But yeah, just got to get wrapped up. And then this probably goes without saying, just do shorter rides. I think sometimes we think we've got to keep, I mean, I'm just speaking for myself, where you feel like you've got to keep up the same amount of distance and the same amount of elevation and the intensity and I mean, not even intensity, but just the same type of rides in winter that you do in summer, and you don't. You can just go out, do a little short ride, and then just enjoy the warmth and the coziness of being back indoors, and just plan other things, like do other things with your time. So I know cycling for a lot of us takes up a lot of time in summer. It's like all we want to do. So I do actually quite like the downtime in winter. I mean, even when I'm here, because I do go away a lot to ride my bike. But I like having the downtime to do other things. So yeah, I mean, I sound like I'm just, it's quite basic, but I just think as cyclists, sometimes we need to be told by someone like a friend, so I'm doing that for you. And then the other thing is, and I always say this when I'm talking about motivation, is you don't have to have motivation to do the thing. You have to have dedication to do it. You don't have to be motivated, you just have to do it. And then the other thing, I guess, that helps me with all of the above are Shox headphones. In fact, I've not even brought them in, one sec. Right, so there's been a lot of research that music increases energy levels, boosts mood, and actually increases endurance. So having music when you're riding or doing the running or doing any of the above, I just think is so good. I couldn't have done so many of my solo long rides without having like my podcast, my music, and these are Shox, let me show you. So these are Shox headphones, and they are bone conducting. Can you see that? It's not even focused. Yeah, these are Shox headphones. They're bone conduction, so they don't actually go in your ear, they sit on the outside of your ear, so you can still hear traffic, you can still hear noise, you can still hear the rain like hammering down. But these are on offer. They've got like a price, so if you're watching this now when it comes out, if you're late to watching this video and coming back, but it is October 2025, so if you are watching it now, there is a Prime deal where you can get up to 35% off. I think it's the biggest deal, the savings they do all year. I do always mention it. I don't like plug a lot of stuff and be like, oh, buy this stuff, it's in the sale. But I know a lot of you ask me about these, and they're one product that I have used for years and years and years and will continue to do so because I love them so much. They just add so much, they help me a lot just day to day. That sounds really silly, but they do in the terms of like, I'll wear them on the bike, I'll wear them around the house, like if I'm on calls and stuff, I can just dip on in and off them, and then on runs, they're really good. Also, if you do want to go running and you all want to go running in the rain, they do a pair that are for swimming, but they've actually got memory in them to hold actual songs, so you don't have to be linked to your phone. So when you use these on the bike, they link to your phone, and so if you want them without and you are going to be in a lot of wet rain, bad weather, then I'd go for the swim option because they are fully waterproof and they hold, like I say, hold music, so you don't even have to have your phone with you if you don't want to. A couple of little stats about the Open Run Pro 2. So they've got up to 12 hours battery life. They've got, if you charge them for 5 minutes, then you get 2.5 hours playback. They are IP55 weather resistant, which means that you can sweat, you can have a little bit of rain and have rain splash. But if you're going to be in like torrential downpours of rain, I will not be. But if you are, maybe you're a mountain biker or someone that is out a lot in the rain, then I would go for the swim option. And then they weigh just a tiny little, for any of you like weight weenie cyclists out there, they weigh like 30 grams. So they are like, I don't even know I've got them on. To be fair, out of all of them, I would say the Open Run Pro or the Open Run Pro 2s are my favourite. Some of the other ones, they're all really good. I've done a video actually, I will leave a link where I've compared all of them so you can see which ones are going to be right for you. But out of the two, they are my two favourites, Open Run Pro and Open Run Pro 2, depending on what your budget is. So yeah, I'll leave all the discounts and stuff below and you can have a little gander. And as always, I want your tips. Like, give me your motivational tips for riding this time of year, and we can all help each other like get through this dark, dreary, wet, windy time together. And they'll all be out in spring again, just like loving life. So, right, I will see you all next video. Okay, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.